Right folks, Andy here from Bushcraft. Hope you're having a nice day and welcome to another video. So I'm out of my local woodlands today. It's about a 15-minute drive from my house. I thought I'd bring Rusty out for a walk. But I had a little project in mind for a few days now, and seeing as it's quite a nice day I thought I'd do it today. And it's going to be making a Roycraft pack frame. So I've got my 3 pieces cut here. Some rope that will make the shoulder straps, and then my jute twine for basically wrapping it all together. So I'm going to do it the triangular shaped one with the piece across the bottom, so basically it's going to look something along the lines of that. Now these 2 pieces here, they're already cut to size, and I've measured them from basically sort of my bum cheek, if you like, to sort of head height. This one here, which is basically going to be the bit that, the lower bit that goes across the lower part of your back, this still needs measured and cut to size yet. So I thought I'd measure it now. And the way I'm going to measure it is have one hand on the edge of the wood like that, so it comes up to the edge of the wood like that, and I'm going to put it around my lower back. And basically what I want is a hand width of wood hanging out each side of my back, my lower back. And I'll say that's happy enough, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll cut it here. I'm going to use my knife, just make a small imprint in the wood, just to mark it so I know where to cut it. And that's the first part. And that's that, cut. Now I'm not just going to use it like this, because obviously that's going to add a lot of weight to the actual pack itself, so what I'm going to do is split it as neatly as I can down the centre of the wood and just have one half of it. So we'll do that now. I'm going to do this slowly because I don't want it going too big on one side and then have to, you know, sort of carve it down. And I'm just using the end that I cut off of this as a batten. And just using a bit of a tree root here to batten down onto. It's going quite nicely, to be honest. It's hazel, nice straight wood. So I'm just going to chamfer off these edges so they don't sort of, you know, dig into my back when I'm carrying it. More rounded. So I'm just going to take a piece of jute twine, maybe about 3-4 foot long. We'll do a little bit more. This is green wood, so obviously it's going to sort of dry out, shrink down. So these lashings that I'm doing on it right now may become looser later on and have to be sort of relashed or have extra lashing added to it to give it the rigidity back. So I'm going to do it first by basically doing a few lashes over and under, over and under, over and under, maybe I don't know, 8 times or so. And then once I've done that, I'm going to sort of separate the space slightly, and then I'm going to go through, but I'll show it. So I've done that 8 times around both pieces, and now what I'm going to do is basically go through the centre and then lash across this part of this original lashing. So I'm going to keep the tension on this piece, this tag end, and I'm going to slightly separate them like that, and that way I'll be able to get in between the two pieces to then lash through the centre. And I'm going to take the tag end from the clove hitch that I originally put on, and then the tag end from the end of the other end of the jute twine. I'm basically just going to tie a couple of overhand knots in that, just to tie it off, keep it all together. You don't have to use jute twine on it, I just am. I like the look of jute twine better than paracord or other cords that are out there. The other good thing about jute twine is if you happen to put it down and then forget it, it won't matter, it'll just decompose with the rest of the leaf litter. Whereas paracord wouldn't. So that's them now lashed together. And I can start thinking about putting the back piece on. So I'm going to let it overhang by maybe an inch or so. And bits of the tree falling down into my hair. Keeps going down my back, making me all itchy. Right, so another piece of paracord. I'm going to do the lashing again, but obviously we're going to have to crisscross it over. Not the same way we did that. So, start lashing this piece on now. So we're basically going to go over it, and then under it, and then over it. And then under it again, but when you come back over it, go under it the opposite way. And tie it off. So I used to put a length of cord that was about 4 foot there. To be honest, I don't think it was long enough because I didn't get that many lashings around it. I would like to have more lashings around it. So I'm probably going to do another 4 feet piece there and then lash again, just so I'm happy that it's nice and secure and rigid. Right, so I have it all lashed together now at the bottom ends and the top end. And it's now time to put some shoulder straps in it. So I brought this green rope. I think it's about 6 foot long, maybe a bit, this might be longer to be honest. But anyway, I'm basically going to attach it to the top here, and then there's, you know what, it's probably just easier to show you. So take the centre where the loop is, and I'm going to put it under like that, under the where it crosses, so under where it crosses over, and I'm going to bring it through the top where it crosses over, like that, and then that small loop there, I'm then going to bring the 2 pieces through. Caught on the bottom, right, so bring them through. So it's basically like that. So that way you can pick it up by the 2 pieces. And put it up and over your back. Now obviously this small back, you want it at the small of your back. So these are going to make your shoulder straps. So this is my right shoulder strap. I'm going to put it around my shoulder and through the back. So it comes across the back of the spine piece there, and it's going to come over the front there like that. And the same on the other side. Comes over the spine piece and then under. And then now you can just tie it at the front. So I watched the Dave Canterbury video, and basically what he did is on the left hand side, you basically tied a loop, put a loop into it, so you can make a quick release sort of knot rather than just tying a knot on your belly. So if you were to ever need to get your pack off quickly for whatever reason, you would be able to do it. So you've got your loop, put the other piece of your cord through, there it is tied on. So I thought I'd show the sort of the waist tie bit a bit closer up. So you put it through your loop like that, and you can have it as tight as you like across your belly, it's up to you. And you basically just do a quick release knot. So take the length and put it under, take a little tag end like that, and then put it through that loop, and then just tighten it off. And there it is. Now the weight will be sitting on your hips, so if you're walking along and you're having to cross a stream or something, you dip in, you want to get the pack off quick, you can just do the knot, and there it is off you. You may lose all your kit, but it's better than being dragged to the bottom and drowned. So yeah, quite happy with how this turned out. Like I said, I haven't got any weight to put on it, so I can't really test out how comfortable it is to walk on. I can, I suppose, hook my day sack there on there. It's got a little bit of weight. It's not the most of it, it's not a great deal of weight, but it's a little bit of weight. So I think I might do that in a minute. So that's my day sack hooked on. I've just put the carry handle through the V at the top, and then I've clipped the waistband around there, just so it doesn't swing about when I'm trying to put it on. So yeah, it's a little bit more awkward to get on when you have a bit of weight on it, but it still feels relatively comfortable at the minute. It's not got with my day sack on, it's not a great deal of weight, it's just a few bits and pieces in it. But yeah, I am curious. I think I might do an overnighter and actually use this to carry my kit in. It would be an interesting experiment. Sleeping bag, tarp, bottle of water, bit of food. Yeah, I might do that. But yeah, I've enjoyed the day. It's been a nice little trip out. Rusty's gotten out for a nice walk. Well, he's got to sit here and chew sticks while I do this, but we'll go for the walk now. And I'll carry this for a little bit and see how it gets on. But yeah, enjoyed it. It's a good little fun project to do on a nice day. But anyway folks, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do so. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Take care.